Guys, today's phrase was supposed to be currently reading, but as I am not currently reading anything, I'm going to do a review on Riverdale, which is, if you've seen it, a Netflix original show based on the characters out of the 1960s or whatever Archie comics. So I'm up to date with the show. I've binge watched up to date. I'm waiting for Friday to come along so I can watch it. So I've got 3 more days and I can watch another episode. But yeah, my review of it. The basic premise is that it starts off with like your different kind of stereotype characters in like a young adult kind of drama show with a basic catalyst that sets off a whole series of different storylines within the group of friends, which is just about every teen show ever. But the what makes Riverdale a little bit different is that the one catalyst everybody has kind of had some kind of a part in, or has some kind of secret that hides another clue as to unraveling the whole mystery, when everybody just thought that their town was idyllic. So it's a bit similar to a lot of teen shows out there, like Vampire Diaries and Teen Wolf and all those kinds of things, like Pretty Little Liars, and I'm sure there's others that I haven't seen. But it's based on comic characters and uses references and stuff from the comics itself to kind of give it a little bit more depth for fans of the comics, while also making it kind of fresh as well for a newer audience to enjoy it, which I think is really a really good way of turning a really old thing into something new and original. So if you haven't seen the show, I'm about to give some basic spoilers of like the premise of the show. Obviously I don't know what will be a spoiler and what won't be, because I've seen it up to date. So if you haven't seen the show and you don't want spoilers, click away now, go and watch the show if you have to or want to, and then you can watch the rest of this video. But basically it starts off with the death of a character who's, if you've seen the show, his name is Jason. It starts off with his death, and everyone believes that he drowned until a couple of the kids find his body washed up on the riverbank with a gunshot in his head, and then you find out that one of the characters, Archie, was in and around the same place, and heard a gunshot, so he thinks he might have been a witness to the murder. And then it turns out that there was like a Boy Scout group out there learning to shoot guns, because their like captain or whatever is like a super survivalist. And then it turns out that the only reason he was, like, the boy that died and his sister were out there were because the boy was trying to run away with his girlfriend, because his parents and his girlfriend's parents didn't approve of their relationship, and she was pregnant, so they were trying to run away to start their life. And then it turns out that he was trafficking drugs for a bikie gang to try and get some money so they could start their life, and every episode just adds another clue, and obviously not just adding a clue but going into detail of how these new revelations affect the people that, you know, are involved in the thing. So the discovery that the the girlfriend was pregnant affects her family, and you get to see the breakdown of her family and how they all start breaking apart with this new knowledge, um, and then how they try to show the town that they're still trying to stay strong, and when you find out that he was shot, um, his sister gets taken for questioning for why they were there at the time, and a whole heap of people come in and try to give evidence to try and help solve the mystery, and it just kind of, it works well for what it is. Like I said, it's a lot similar to other shows that are out there, but it does kind of hold its own a little bit. I remember while I was watching the first couple of episodes, I kept drawing parallels to different shows. So it is a lot like a lot of other shows, in like one way or another. But overall, it is its own thing. It is really good. I do recommend you watch it if you enjoy the shows that I mentioned before, Pretty Little Liars, Vampire Diaries, those kind of things. If you do enjoy that, I do recommend you go watch it. I binge watched this show after I watched 13 Reasons. I also did a review of that, which you can check. I think it's like the last video I made, or the one before that. So it'll just be in the list of my videos, just above it or below this one, depending on how your YouTube looks. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, guys, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of Riverdale. Because like I said, it could just be that while you're watching it, you don't find it interesting because it is a lot like other shows, or you might love it because it's the only one of its kind you've seen and you like that kind of thing and you want more like it. Maybe you're just a fan of the Archie comics and you're just watching it purely for the nostalgic reasons. I don't know, so leave me a comment down below what you thought of Riverdale, and if you haven't already, guys, please hit the subscribe button wherever it is on your device, as I make new videos every day. And until next time, guys, keep your spinning bright, and I'll catch you later.